Chapter 4. Trust you.
Throw them falls up. We on chapter 4 today, and chapter 4 is about trust. We gonna speak on the two sides of trust. We got relationship trust on this end, and on this end we got everybody else. Friends, family. You know what I'm saying? Random people we meet out on the street and stuff like that. Like it's so many other people. You know what I'm saying, that we could fit into this category over here. And it starts from a childhood on this end, and this is lifelong. On the relationship side of stuff, I want to kick it off because my therapist gave me this very valuable piece of information. And he said that in relationships, the only reason why this only works for some, not all, but the only reason why we can't trust our partner, our significant others, you know what I'm saying, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever it is, like the only reason why we can't trust this individual is because if, let's use cheating for instance. If we think that this person would cheat on us, if put in that same situation, we would cheat. You know what I'm saying? Or if this person would lie to us, if this person that we think they lied to us, if put in this same situation, they would lie that we would lie to that person. And that has stuck with me for a very long time because it's just like, damn, if I was put in that situation, I wouldn't do those things at all. So, for me, I had to change my mindset, how I was thinking about shit, because I'm an overthinker. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to put two and two together every single time, and I don't give a damn if I come up with 8, 10, 24, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense to me, it makes sense. Like, and that's just how I was, but that was due to how I was raised, my environments and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, but also on the same hand, in relationships, we find ourselves distrusting the person due to previous relationships, previous experiences, previous people, other relationships that we done seen and stuff like that. And that energy done transferred onto us. Like, so you got to be very mindful about your situation. And I will say this too. We are put into these situations where we are with these partners and with these significant others and stuff like that. And these people continuously do things over and over and over again. And we allow it because, we've allowed it because we keep putting up with it and keep letting them do this thing over and over and over again. And that is causing a distrust within us as well. And at that rate, if you are continuously doing that, you are a part of the problem, and you need to remove yourself from that situation, no matter how bad it's gonna hurt. And relationships are hard. They're not easy. It's not just. I mean, it don't have to be hard. You know what I'm saying? What makes it hard is our limiting beliefs, our mindsets, that negative talking to ourselves, and thought processing, all of those things. Like, because yes, we have been in relationships where heartbreak and pain and disloyalty and dishonesty and everything else was a part of what had transpired. And I will say that coming into a new relationship, even for me, like coming into new connections and stuff like that, or being with a person who had never done anything to me at all, like I chose to allow past experiences to shape what I had going on. And that's unfair to the person, because how do you expect to build with somebody? How do you expect to, you know what I'm saying, for a person to give you 100% if you're not being your 100% authentic self as well? You are being disloyal to yourself and you are lying to yourself. So, shit, at that rate, who is really the one who is being distrustful? Like, you cannot trust within those situations because you don't trust yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you are hiding a part of yourself. You're not being your most authentic self within the connection. And on the other end, boom, over here we got your childhood stuff that you had grew up with, and family, friends, and you know what I'm saying, those connections on this end that you had to deal with, where the lies and manipulation and narcissism and everything else came into play on this end, because it was a state of control. Like, you know what I'm saying, like for me on my end from childhood up, one big thing for me was you can come and talk to me about anything, like, and then when you chose to open up and talk to these people and stuff like that, like, then your feelings are invalid. You know what I'm saying? What you are feeling is not how you are supposed to feel, or you get in trouble for speaking up and telling how you feel and stuff like that. And that needs to change and shape within a lot of these communities, because that is not how it should go. Like, how do you call yourself an open book, in that someone can come in and can trust you and they can talk to you and XYZ and stuff like that, and you are essentially listening to respond. Like, you're not listening to hear this person out, because it's two sides to every spectrum. I know everybody say it's always three sides to a story, da 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 da, but it's two sides to a spectrum, even with those three sides to the story, because you know what I'm saying, everybody's point of view is not going to be the same. And you got to look at it from different aspects. You got to look at it from different ways and different, realms and spectrums and stuff like that, because everything is just not one set way. It is multiple possibilities. It is multiple dimensions in which things could have went. Like, somebody on this side may feel like it's acceptable, while this person over here may feel like something is unacceptable. And that just plays into the trust thing for me, because like I said, that was a big thing for me, not being able to have anybody that I could go and speak to and truly open up to. And that was one of the things that led me to therapy. That was one of the things that had me in all of these connections that I ain't had no business being in. Like, and, even beyond that, like, it is totally acceptable to tell someone that you will do something and then you renege on it. Communication is a huge thing on both sides that I'm going to speak about, on the relationship side and on the other relationship side. Like, communication is key. Like, if you don't want to no longer do something, you are entitled to that. If you have changed your mind about something that you said that you was going to do, you are well within your boundaries and within your rights as a human being to be able to do that. Like, a lot of people are over promising and under delivering, and that is a huge issue in a lot of relationships, because a lot of people don't see that these problems are occurring, or a lot of people don't want to pay attention to the problems in which are occurring. Like, and a lot of people just want to feel like these things are normal, these things are acceptable, and I nope, not at all. Like, we are changing our mindset, we are changing the way that we do things, going into this new year, going into these new journeys. Like, you know trust is a huge factor within any relationship, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's with a significant other, a friend, a family member, like whoever, like, in order for, us to have any type of foundation, there trust has to be involved, because like I told like I keep seeing all over social media and stuff, like, if you cannot be loyal to the person that you choose to lay down with every single day, every single night, you know what I'm saying? Or this person that you have dedicated your life with, how do I expect you to be loyal to me? Like, and I'm just a regular person. We ain't doing nothing. We ain't got nothing going on or none of that. Like, so how can I expect you, to be able to have trust and honor and loyalty and stuff to me? Like, we ain't got no ties. We ain't got nothing holding us together. So at that rate, if you got somebody that you made a lifetime commitment with and you moving forward with them, I can't trust you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Like, I know it might be different for other people and stuff like that, but on my end, it's I've grown and I've learned different aspects and I've learned different things about life, and that's just a no for me. Like, on my end, and let's see what else we got to talk about with trust, man. Like I said, communication. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the piece of advice I got from my therapist. Uh, I don't know. It's just a journey, y'all. It is just a journey, and we're gonna keep living it every single day. And with that being said, let's get ready for fall. Fuck the fall.